A woman who helped to send Whitey Bulger to prison, but then stayed close to him, says she's not buying the story surrounding his murder. Bulger, of course, beaten to death right after being transferred to a new prison. Tonight, 2 convicted killers with mob ties are reportedly suspects. And a woman who was a juror in his trial believes that more people were involved. WBZ's Christina Hager has the story.
I think it was a setup.
After Janet Euler sat on the jury that convicted Whitey Bulger, she had second thoughts about his role and struck up an unlikely relationship with the South Boston-bred mobster.
He thought he was going to a medical facility. That's what he was planning.
What did he say about that?
I think he was relieved. That's the impression I got, to be going to one because his health had been failing.
They exchanged letters, and she visited him in prison twice.
He's been confined to a wheelchair for years. He's had at least 6 heart attacks that I know of since he's been in prison. He's 89 years old. Why wasn't he moved to the medical facility, and why didn't anybody notice the commotion?
Instead, he ended up at the federal prison in Hazleton, West Virginia, already under investigation after 2 other inmates were killed, prompting complaints about insufficient staffing. The same lockup where there are at least 2 other Massachusetts inmates with mob ties, now suspected in Bulger's death.
I think somebody was asleep at the wheel.
Cameron Lindsay is a retired federal prison warden who lives about a half hour from USP Hazleton.
He was a super high publicity inmate. That is the first thing. Secondly, he was a known killer of at least a female, if not females. And perhaps most importantly, he cooperated with law enforcement at some point. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever to put an individual with those known factors into a general population of a very high security penitentiary.
Christina Hager, WBZ News.